How are we doing, everyone? Welcome to Assembly Point Studios. My name's Matt. And today I have an awesome guest, a really good friend of mine, Jack Edwards. He'll be joining us really soon. I was over at the watching the Dunwells live stream just now with Johnny Lamb. Oh man, it was very nostalgic hearing him sing. How you doing, Gary? Hi, Amy. Laura, good evening. Surround yourself with people that you love. Don't separate yourself from everyone. And just because to be alone is not enough, and I should know I've been there before. Life's too short. Ooh, is there anybody out there? Ooh, is there anybody you know you can trust? Ooh, we just wanna be happy. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just try the best you can and give it everything. Not to mention we're scared to fail. We all have higher hopes, so never let them go. It's nice to see that smile upon your face. It's nice to see how much you've changed. And just because to be alone is not enough, and I should know I've been there before, and life's too short. Is there anybody out there? Ooh, is there anybody you know you can trust? Ooh, we just wanna be happy. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just try the best you can and give it everything. Not to mention we're scared to fail. We all have higher hopes, so never let them go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just try the best you can and give it everything. Not to mention we're scared to fail. We all have higher hopes, so never let them go. Thanks a lot, everyone. Cheers. Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you all in the comments. Alex, that one was for you, mate, as you did request that. Well, actually, no, I rang you up saying, what other songs have I got? Because I can't remember any of them. And you suggested playing Besiege, so cheers for that, dude. And then when I said your name, then my Alexa just went crazy, and it's doing it again now. So I should probably stop saying Alexa. Okay. Hi, Mum. Glad to see you again. Dedication. Coming to watch your favourite son. So has everyone had a good day today? Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, Casper. Any thumbs up for a good day? Jack Edwards in the green room is giving me the thumbs up. He's thinking it's grey. Also, after yesterday's live stream with my brothers, we reached 200 subscribers. So thank you so much for everyone that subscribed to the channel. That definitely was a milestone of mine. I really appreciate everyone subscribing. Thanks for the thumbs up, Laura. Right. I think I'm just going to jump into the guest. Well, not into him. I'll shut up now. Oh, God. We're live. He's laughing. I'm going to introduce you to Jack Edwards. Here we go. Oh, every time I kick him off.
Hello.
How you doing, dude?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good.
I can
How
hear
you
you,
doing?
Kang Dango. I'm good, man. Do you want to just shuffle a little bit the other way? Other way. There we go.
There we
yeah,
go.
man.
There we go. There we go.
Can see you now. It's good to see you, mate. It's been a while.
You too. Yeah, it's been a long while, especially with all this. Yeah, it's good to see. It's nice to actually like gear up for a gig again, even though it's like even it's on in my living room. It's nice. It's nice to play some songs. So,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to hearing what you're going to play. Are you be playing originals, new material?
I'm
old
gonna do 2 originals, and then I'm gonna finish. Oh no, I might do a cover in the middle. Actually, we'll see. Yeah. So the first song that I'll do is a song that I haven't released yet. This is the first time I really played it anywhere in my living room.
So a world exclusive, eh?
Well, there you go. Yeah.
World exclusive.
It's you should have one of them buttons for that.
Yeah.
Like an Alan Partridge moment.
One of these days I'll get it. One of these days.
It's a song I wrote about a year ago now, and it is recorded and everything ready to go. It's something that I might release in coming weeks because it's very apt for now and for what's going on now. It's just a song about us looking at ourselves as a society and things. So, but hopefully in a positive way, maybe.
Well, I'll look forward to hearing that. We'll have you
Okay.
play that in a minute or two, I guess.
Okay.
But I just want to catch up and just sort of see what you've been up to. Obviously, the current state of things right now, everyone's playing by the rules and staying at home and doing their part. I'm assuming you'll be doing the same.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
So how are you coping with that? Are you adapting and working from home, or have you put things on the back burner for a while? Are you still teaching?
Well, yeah, I'm still teaching. So my business partner and I, the sort of music school that we have, we decided that we'd quite late in the day. It's a good job we did before the actual lockdown was announced.
Yeah.
But we decided that we'd go online with our lessons, and it has been really, really positive. It's very different thinking that you just got to go to work and you go downstairs and you start. It's something I'm still getting used to, but I can't ask for a really better set of students than I've got really that have just rolled with it and jumped on board, and lessons have been great.
So for those that don't know, Jack is a vocal coach and a guitar teacher. Is that correct?
Yeah.
They're your main things at the moment. You do
absolutely.
Stuff as well.
Yeah, so I do that privately, and then I do that in schools as well as a peripatetic, working all schools around Wakefield and things. Obviously, that's with schools being closed stuff. That's not happening now. But I've been really, really well supported from some of the schools I work in, so I'm really, really pleased and grateful, really. And then I'm managing to do my private stuff as well. I'm still going into volunteering in one school that need sort of help, especially through Easter holidays and things. I'm still going in to sort of do a bit of music with kids that parents are key workers and they need to be in school and what have you.
Of course.
So, yeah, that's about it really. And then I'm training and I'm teaching from home and I'm washing the pots and doing the washing.
Yeah, man.
Everything else.
Doing the usual stuff that everyone is doing these days. Yeah, I mean that was against all odds as well. Were you a singing teacher before? Before you had the throat surgery?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm not somebody that's like. I'm a vocal coach and I've worked in a lot of different environments. But I'm not somebody that's. I'm not on YouTube as a singing teacher, and I'm not. I try and do it in my practice, and I try and help people as best I can with what I've got. But I was a singing teacher before. I think you're hinting at the thyroid.
Yeah. So there was a time where it was because we were working together a fair bit, and you were gigging probably more than you are now, but you were gigging quite a lot then.
Yeah.
And you kind of approached me after. I think I seem to recall it might have just been a local show at that time, maybe at the Forge or something like that, and we were talking about how you were not sure whether to go ahead with this this surgery, because of the implications of, what the outcome could be essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously, I mean, I'm sure. I think it's important that you tell. Maybe if you can elaborate and talk about it a little.
Well, so a very, very long story short, because there'll be people that are watching now that are absolutely sick of hearing it. But I had a condition called Graves' disease, which is a metabolic condition. It's an autoimmune condition, basically meaning your body attacks itself. There's quite a range, there's a plethora of autoimmune conditions. I had Graves' disease, which, again, long story short, affected my metabolism in a way that made my thyroid swell up into something called a goiter. So my neck I don't know if you noticed the difference or whatever, but my neck, the best part of 3 or 4 years, sort of pre-2016, was huge and painful and sore and strange things like I put my arms above my head, it'd cut the blood off and I'd feel faint, dizzy. It was just horrible. And I had a really, really great team of like endocrinologists and at St James's and people that helped me, hospital in Leeds. And we were battling with this. I was on medication for a long time, and it was getting better, and then it wasn't, and it was such an up and down road. And it just got to the point where I kicked the idea of having an operation to remove the goiter down the road as far as I could, because I didn't want to jeopardise my singing voice, which was a real threat, obviously, to it, because it's there.
But that's all you were doing as well. You were so actively singing that it was essentially saying like, you could destroy your livelihood, but at the same time, like, it was a hard decision to make, but obviously you made the right one.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, as soon as I think I told you earlier, I got a letter to see a surgeon at Leeds, at St James's again, and he was actually like a breast surgeon, a breast cancer surgeon, Mr. Lansdowne, and he was absolutely incredible. But I remember going into that clinic to see him, and there were sort of women there and families there with that particular, that crisis going on. And I remember sitting around and looking at them and thinking they have families, and some of them were in very different stages. It's quite obvious what's going on. I remember sitting there and just thinking, I just need to do this, and I'll make whatever happens. I'll make, because I can't keep putting this off, and there's other people in much worse situations than me. So I need to man up and just get it done. And it was so good in telling me, my mum came with me as well, but just for another pair of ears on it, but explained to me what the implications were and what it was going to do and how they could help me. And well, my God, it really helped me. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
6-hour operation, but done.
I'm so happy that you did it.
Thank you.
Obviously, I'm so happy that, because obviously not only that, after the whole thing, it wasn't just like, okay, now I've had the operation, that's it, away you go. It was intense of like training,
like relearning
vocal,
how to sing,
basically.
So I had vocal rehabilitation with a man called Dane Chalfin, who I knew through Leeds College of Music. And anybody that knows Dane will know that Dane is, he's a master at what he does, but he really, really set me straight. He really put me on the right path to the approach of what I had to do and how I go about it. And some of the things that he's not taught me, but some of the things we discussed and the way that I work now that's been long lasting. That will stay with me forever. The way that he goes about things, dedication to things and what have you. That's
incredible, mate. I'm absolutely chuffed for you.
I know, and thank you for your support as well, because I remember I had to make some phone calls when I decided that I was going to have the operation. I got the date. I remember I had a couple of dates booked for you to play some acoustic gigs. And I remember I had to ring you, and I had to ring Rich at 360 Club. I had to ring loads and loads of people and band members and put everything on hold, and everybody was so understanding, so it really feels like a different lifetime now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm chuffed for you, and obviously I don't think I would have acted any differently. Like, I had to understand, and it was a necessary thing for you to do. So I'm just pleased you're back to playing again, and I'm glad you're on the show and stuff. And right. I think on that note, I think we should jump into your first song.
Okay. So definitely. This is a song called Heart of the Matter. Heart of the matter, with other people, to help one another, to change for the better. We live with our dreams, and we die with them too. And we're watching them fall, one by one, by one, by one. How can we be in love? You can only think of yourself. How can we be in love? There's no room for nobody else. Heart of the matter, we're self-obsessed. We deeply get so offended and become so careless. We're drowning in ocean. We're not alone to the beach. We're placated. We forgot our what's real. How can we be in love? You can only think of yourself. How can we be in love? There's no room for nobody else. And mother, there's too many of you dying. Oh, brother, there's too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. What's going on? You can only think of yourself. And how can we be in love? There's no room for nobody else.
Woo!
Thank you, mate. Cheers. A little bit of a bad swing at the end there, but there we
Well
go.
done, mate. Sounds
Thank
great. Very good. So that's a new song you're going to be releasing soon, you say?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it out. Obviously, it's a lot more built up than that, lot more produced, but yeah, I think I will. I think I'll put it out.
Oh, you got a full band playing on that one as well?
Yeah, so
Oh, nice.
I recorded that at the Navy in Leeds. Have you ever been there?
I can't say I have, to be fair.
So I recorded with Andy Hawkins at the Navy in Leeds, and he's kind of a one-man band himself. He can play keys, drums, bass, you know. So we worked on that song, and then I put some guides down, and he played instruments and just built it up, and then I went in and put guitars and singing on it and stuff, and it went really, really well. Like a good session. We did 2 songs in a couple of days, 3 days, something like that.
How long ago did you do that?
About a year ago now.
Why is it not out in the world yet, Jack?
Just because
Jack.
I'm so busy with work and stuff, it's difficult to find time to put a group of songs together that I want to put out at once. Maybe I need to start releasing singles, you know, but we'll see.
Were you saying that you were going to put something new out soon for download or something? What were we talking about earlier on?
I might put that song out for like a free download, and I'll let you know when I do that.
So head over to your Facebook page in the next coming days or so. How long are you thinking? Can you put a timeline on this?
Give me a couple of days. Give me a couple of days.
Couple of days time.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Head over to one of those socials and download the song for free.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it can be for money, but I'm just saying, like, yeah. I just totally put you on the spot then.
It's all right, mate.
Sorry about that, dude.
It's all right. I'm sat in the living room. It's fine.
So, you have had a request from my wife to play our first dance song.
Oh, the Wolf.
Yeah, man.
Can
if you can squeeze it in, I think you should just play for.
Do it.
I won't play a song, so Jack can play that song.
Why don't I play it and you sing it?
because unfortunately, the latency between the two, it's just not possible. Otherwise, I'd be there, mate. I'll go get him and we'll do the dance in the
What,
background.
really?
No.
Shall I do that now?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, let's get that done. So for those of you that don't know, Jack played at mine and Amy's wedding, and he did our first dance. And the band hadn't split up then. It was just kind of fizzling out a little.
Yeah.
But you kind of threw it back together just so you could play that. And
Yeah.
I'm forever in your debt for that, man.
No, it was a pleasure to do it, mate. It was an honour to do it. So thank you. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. We did a bit of Stevie Wonder and that as well, didn't we? So.
Yeah, man.
Good
Tapping
time.
on Boogie.
Right, let's see if I can remember this.
Yeah.
While you were sleeping, I was howling at the moon. Then in the morning, I made over to your room. Been a long, long winter in the snow, fairy May. Last you said in the summer rain, I found you again, and I'll never leave you alone again. Oh, 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 I came a creeping too soon, and you swear you didn't know me, darling. I was a stranger to you, yeah. It's been a long, long winter in the snow, fading May, yeah. Not just saying in the summer rain, I found you again, and I'll never leave you alone again. Oh, 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 there you go.
Yeah, mate.
Thank you.
No, thank
That
you.
was for Tilly as well, because I know he'll be listening somewhere.
Thank you, man.
No worries.
That was amazing.
Okay.
Appreciate that. I'm putting you on the spot there.
It's all right. Free songs, extra songs.
Yeah, man. Getting my money's worth.
Well, you know, my pleasure.
It's good, man. So, the other songs you're going to be playing tonight,
Yes.
is this in the old catalogue of stuff? Because the Blacksmith and Jack Edwards are kind of the same thing. You've got another project called the Blacksmith.
Yeah.
Which you should also check out, people, if you are interested. Essentially, you've just got lots of things going on at once, haven't you?
Yeah, which is probably not the wisest thing. I appreciate
Definitely
that.
Is.
But I wanted to, obviously after I'd had the operations, the Blacksmith project has been sort of there for a couple of years. After I had the operation and that, my voice was different and deeper, so I decided that I'd just start again and start again. And this is something else that we talked about, and probably why I haven't been as active since, just because I've got a lot of work on, but also because I wanted to. There was a lot of pressure before. I felt like there was a lot of pressure to always get somewhere. And then with the Blacksmith stuff, I wanted to take that pressure away, and I just wanted to enjoy songwriting again. Like when I was 15 and 14, you live in the same, sat in your bedroom writing songs, you know, and playing it in bands, playing a song, and then teaching it to a band and going out and playing it together and working on it together. And I wanted to do that again. I wanted to enjoy songwriting, just sitting on my own with the guitar and writing a song. So that's what the Blacksmith was all about, really. And it was just me getting back into songwriting, and I still feel like I am. I still feel like I haven't quite found the groove yet. I never feel like I found the groove, but I feel like I'm especially far away from the groove now.
I just feel like I just don't know if it's just a musician's thing to put that added pressure on yourself.
I think it is.
I think I don't think you're alone. I think myself included, and I could name at least a
Probably
dozen
everybody
other
that you
people
know that plays it,
that are feeling the same thing. And my advice to that is you've just got to put yourself out there, because I think we all strive for this level of perfection that doesn't quite exist. You know, like the perfect post or the perfect Instagram picture, or how am I going to sell my music to people? And really, if you love the song that much and you've enjoyed writing it, like you did when you were 15 and you were writing songs in your bedroom, just put it out in the world, and whatever happens. I know it's easier said than done, and I'm very much guilty of it as well. I'm sat on, probably about 16 other demos that need to be put out. But sometimes sometimes I say stuff out loud, so then I remind myself, and when I'm having conversations with people, because I just think that's really important, that you've kind of just got to take yourself out of your comfort zones. And
I think the other thing as well is, and again, you'll know this yourself, when you're sort of in a gigging band and you're going and you're gigging a lot, you do miss out on a lot. You miss out on a lot of social stuff. I've missed countless parties, family dues. I've missed stuff, or I'm late to stuff, or I've got to go early, or I've got, I wanted a couple of years, I have a really, really great, network of my family are just, my family are ace, but,
absolutely.
But I've got a really, really strong network of friends that I love seeing and I love, connecting with, and especially now, it's a difficult time, but generally I wanted to get back to that again and refuel, because I felt like that would help me get back on track with writing songs. When all you're doing is, going from gig to gig, and you're constantly worrying about where you're going and how's it all going, your career going and stuff like that. Like you say, I want to set that pressure off myself, and I wanted to live a little bit again. And I felt like I'd missed out on such a lot with being so poorly at times, that I wanted to live again, and I wanted to just, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Sounds really corny, but
no,
that just explaining how I think of what I'm doing.
I think we put being on a band on a bit of a pedestal, really, and we kind of make it it's kind of all consuming, really. So I think it's important for us as people to find a balance, and if that means taking time out, then it's definitely important. I think whether you're a musician or not, you still use those values across the board, sort of thing. So it's important.
Look, it
is nice to see you playing again, though.
Sorry, say that again.
It is really nice to see you playing again and finding that balance. So you're obviously doing something right for you wanting to be able to be playing. So I think you need to take that as a win, and
because I'm still gigging. I'm still out there and playing, and I love it. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you want another song?
I think you should play another song. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to do a cover. This is for my girlfriend's Molly's family out over in Liverpool. We're having a bit of a tough time at the minute, so I'm going to play my Beatles song.
Yeah.
And a funny story about this is that we all, I hope they're listening, we all went to Wales back in October just for a week's holiday. It was absolutely lovely. And then one night, we'd all had a couple's drink, and I took a guitar along, and they wanted some Beatles songs.
Yeah.
And they didn't know all the words, so I hope they've learnt the words to this one tonight, and they can sing along. So yeah.
I look forward to it, mate.
Okay.
I love a bit of Beatles.
This is Sarah Standing There.
Take it away.
She was just 17, you know what I mean, in the way she looked way beyond compare. How could I dance with another? Ooh, since I saw her standing there. The way she looked at me, then I could see. And before you know, I fall in love with Could I dance with another? Ooh, since I saw her standing there. Since I saw her standing there. Since I saw her standing there.
Woo!
Thank you.
Nice, mate.
Cheers.
Very good. So, what have you been doing to keep saying what you're watching on telly these days? I know it's a bit off topic, but like I've just binge watched that Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Yeah,
He's a that is a really, really strange story.
it is, isn't it? It's
I've
mad.
watched a few of them. My missus is a police officer, so we're trying to sort of do it around the shifts.
Right.
But it
Gets weirder.
I can imagine.
It does, yeah.
Like, did you watch that Don't F with Cats? I won't say.
No, we were going to watch it, but Amy's friend Stacey said just don't watch it because Amy would be a wreck watching that, I think.
Yeah, it's just weird. And Tiger King, I mean, from what I've seen so far.
Have you heard his music? Oh, obviously.
I've heard a couple of tracks on the tune, on the soundtrack.
On the program,
like,
yeah.
Obviously, when he's playing along. But,
yeah, because every now and then it kicks into a random
like
music video. Yeah. Amy's now like full on country. She loves it.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah, she's converted to full on country now. Like she absolutely loves. Yeah, she loves it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Is he still in prison? Is this?
I think so.
Now?
I mean, you need to watch it. I don't want to give it away, but you just need to watch it. It's really good. It's really good.
He doesn't creep me out as much as that Carol woman. She creeps me out more than he does.
She is weird as well, yeah.
So I think there will be something comes out about her that's probably worse than what he's ever done. So
yeah, I don't know how far into it you are, but there is some weird stuff that she does. I mean, I just figured it's one of those things that we can't really. I don't want to give it all away for people that haven't seen it, but I would highly recommend you go watch it.
Right, I will.
Right after this. Right after this.
Yeah.
You're getting some.
She said she loves Joe Exotic's music. Should have said I'd learned one of them.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, what like when you're like writing at the moment? Obviously, I know we got on the topic of country music there, but where do you take your influence then? Like when you're writing music these days?
Loads of stuff, really. Like the same stuff that I always have. Like, it kind of divides people, but I'm a big John Mayer fan. Like, I'm not really a fan of him as a person, but I think his music is just like he's gifted. I saw him back in October, and he was amazing. To think to be able to stand on stage and play guitar like that, like I really appreciate it. So I enjoy stuff like that. I'm really into a band called the Landreth Brothers, or the Brothers Landreth. They're from, I think they're Canadian, but they do like it is a little bit. It's got a bit of country to it.
Yeah.
A bit kind of down the Chris. What do they call the guy? The guy that did say some Chris Stapleton. It's a bit down that route, but they're also. I mean, they're great players. I think it's just two brothers, and then they get other people in to join them on the albums and that. But they're fantastic. So I've been listening to a lot of that, and I think that has kind of crept into what I've been doing maybe in the last few weeks, because I'm always writing, I'm always doing stuff.
Yeah, man.
Loads of stuff, really.
So is the plan to build a band or get session players and play these songs in the form that you've recorded them, or are you planning on just sort of playing them and touring them, or even gigging them, you know, in their rawest form, you know, just using guitar?
I think I will do my majority of my gigging just as a solo acoustic artist now.
Okay.
Just because, and again, you'll know yourself, when like I'm sort of an age now where a lot of my, you know, we're all settled, we've got our lives and stuff. It's difficult to run a band at the level, you know, like to be rehearsing all the time and then gigging and gigging all over. So sometimes it's much easier for me just to go out on my own, and it's a lot less hassle. It's a lot less hassle on those guys as well. And and I really enjoy it. I love like the freedom and the flexibility of it. Like somebody comes up and says, "Do you know this song?" And if I do know it, I play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Um,
cool.
but
So have you got any
eventually,
gigs
I
coming
would.
up?
Sorry.
Have you got any gigs
Well,
coming up? Or
I had some,
obviously
but
not. Of course not. You won't have
so,
any gigs coming up for the
no.
foreseeable future.
The worst thing about it is, and I've talked to a few people that are in the same boat to me, and there's a lot of people that I know that are gigging, like that's their main source of income, gigging.
Yeah.
They just don't know when it's going to lift.
Does anyone else? I don't know if anyone feels the same about this, but does anyone else sometimes keep forgetting that this is actually happening? Like earlier on today, I was sort of sat working away, and I was just thinking, like, we're only a week into this, really. You know,
Are we week 2 weeks in?
We're officially a week into full lockdown, where he said strictly no one out. I'm pretty sure.
I thought we were 2, but yeah.
Are we that long into it?
I think we are. I think this is like I think so. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure though it's.
Well, that's even scarier, because it really is blurring into one. I mean, I'm self-employed anyways, so my weeks kind of blur and merge into one anyway.
Yeah.
But more so than ever now, and it's kind of blowing my mind a little. So obviously when I asked you that question, I'm like, oh, you got any gigs coming up? It didn't even occur to me. Obviously, the amount of cancellations you've probably had to do just because of the situation we're in right now.
Yeah, and just even having a word with sort of the pubs that I go and play in and people that I know, I've spoken to them and just said, like, we don't know. We'll be in touch when it's this is over. But I'm not. I feel really bad for people that like pubs and club owners and stuff. It must be really, really disheartening and scary as well. But hopefully, if we all stick together, we'll be through it, won't we? Just what we need to do.
Just to confirm as well, it is the second week. I've been told off.
Yeah.
And it's coming up to the third week.
Yeah.
This is the third week.
But
so apologies. I just forget where I am in life.
They extend it or not, I don't know.
Well, I think we are all in the same boat, and I'm mega grateful to have people like yourselves come on and hang out with me every night, and the people that keep joining in the comments and return and watch every single night. I do really appreciate it, because to a certain degree it's keeping me like really sane.
Your focus.
Absolutely, it's because I'd have people coming in and out of the studio all of the time, and currently obviously I don't have anyone coming in.
Mm-hmm. And it's something that you work so hard to build. And
yeah.
One foul swoop and it feels like you're back at square one, but you're not. Like, I'm sure good times will be here again. Like
100%. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Do you want to play another tune for us?
Sure. I'm going to change guitar.
Yeah, man. Is this an original?
Yes. So I'm just getting the guitar. Downsized. So this is a song called Returning. This is probably the first song, like we're talking after like the operation and stuff. Mm-hmm. This was the first song that I wrote, and it's not the best song I've ever written, and it won't be, and it might get forgotten about in a couple of years or whatever. But it's special to me right now because I didn't know. Obviously, when you have all this done, you have to go through. You're not sure what's gonna happen and whether you're gonna be able to write again. And I felt really rusty when I was trying to write after it all, and I felt like I had this new voice that was going like that, So this was the first song that I managed to write and feel like I could get up on a stage and play it. I've written a lot more, just trash.
That's awesome.
So,
and is this one recorded too?
Yeah, this one is. You can get this on Spotify. It's on there. If you look for the Blacksmith, and then if you search the Blacksmith acoustic sessions, it'll come up. There's 4 songs on there, nice. And then there's also some videos on my YouTube channel of me playing this like in a semi-live situation.
Do you know what your YouTube link is?
My YouTube channel is the Blacksmith UK, but it's a weird thing on YouTube now. You've got to wait a certain amount of time before you can change your name, haven't you?
It's 100 subscribers, yeah.
Oh right, okay. Well, that then. So that's what I need to work towards.
Yeah, man. That's why I pushed for 100 first.
Okay.
I was like,
well, if you YouTube search the Blacksmith Returning, it'll come up with that video and
then go subscribe so you can change his URL.
Yeah, and then change my name to something I can actually use.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, take it away. Let's hear this tune, and I'll speak to you very soon.
Thank you. trying to set the world on fire. Look where it got me. All battered and bruised, but the scars are healing. And I hope that you forgive me. I am returning. I'm coming back to you. I am returning. I'm just impatient, always waiting on tomorrow to bring me the fortune. It's a blessing and a curse. I'm so sorry, but I always had you with me on my journey. I'm coming back to you. I am returning. And I'll be home real soon. Ooh. 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 I learned my lesson just a little too late. I learned my lesson. Can you love me again? I'm tired of fighting. It's time to put the hurt behind me. We've all been beaten. We've all been used. It's not surrender, but a chance of starting over. I am returning. I'm coming back to you. I've come full circle, and I'll be home real soon. Oh, oh,
What a tune.
Thank you. I think we recorded that.
I was going to say, it occurred to me, we did a demo of that before I had the studio, and I just had my computer and an interface in my spare room.
Yeah.
You came around and you demoed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I've made it big time. I've recorded Jack Edwards. I've done it.
Right.
I never bloody used it. No, man, that was awesome. I loved that.
Thank you.
That is a tune.
I had to restart. My screen kind of flickered. It went weird, so I thought, I'll just start again. So apologies if you got the first line.
I didn't notice anything wrong, to be fair.
It might have just been at my end. It just sort of and then I just thought I'd start again. So yeah, that's live, isn't it?
It is live, 100% live. Have you got any sort of final words? You got anything that you want to sort of say or plug or just talk about in general without putting you on the spot too much? But just, we are wrapping up the show very soon. And I just want to make sure you have said everything you kind of want to say.
No, well, first of all, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on, mate.
No, and if you need another night filling, give me a shout. I'll play some more for you.
Absolutely. I'd love to hear some more new material if you want to come
Yeah,
back on and
sure.
we'll do it again.
Absolutely. I can play some stuff that I've been working on. Thank you so much to everybody that's logged on and listened. It is a really, really strange time. I don't quite know what to make of it. I'm sure a lot of people don't, but I think we just need to stick together, and we need to adopt that kind of war mentality that we had when everybody at home pulled together.
Yeah.
And we all helped each other, and we all did the best that we could. And it's not about getting on your social media and having a bit of a swipe at someone for we just need to all stand together and just
agree, mate.
do it. And when we do, and they reopen the pubs and everything, then things will be good again.
Then we can hate each other again.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, I totally agree, mate. I think it's really important that we all band together right now, and we do have
Yeah,
it. You,
without meaning to sound too like
you,
you know, holier than thou about it. Like I'm not really like that, but from what I see and what I've sort of heard about the last couple of weeks, it is, you know, we just need to stand behind the people that are trying to help us. You know, um,
100%.
and it's not about just saying be kind. It is actually about being kind. It's about trying to go out in the world, or just in you know, whatever you can do, just try and make things work. I think. Um,
100%, mate.
yeah. So thank you very much. You know, my stuff's on, you know, Jack Edwards UK. It's all on social media and stuff. You can find me. I think a lot of people that have listened tonight, thank you very much, have got me on there anyway.
Nice.
I'll be trying to post some more stuff. I'll be getting on it, and I'll try and release that song in the next few days.
Well, I'll look forward to hearing that
Thank you,
in the
mate.
next couple of days. And once again, mate, I really appreciate you coming on and supporting me and my studio, you know,
No
during
worries,
these uncertain times and stuff. But I'm very grateful for everything you've done for me.
Oh,
You know,
mate,
so,
same. Thank you.
so man, you take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you really soon. All right.
Thank you. Take care, mate.
See you
I'll
later,
see you
dude.
soon.
Bye. Thanks so much, guys. Again, tuning in time and time again. I genuinely, it blows my mind, and I'm forever in everyone's debt. So I just really appreciate you supporting me and the channel, and the studio and my daily guest. So I'm now on week 5, booking up for week 5. So I'll be posting out regularly on my Instagram and Facebook. So consider subscribing to this channel to get notified for the new acts, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.